Good take.
Boy, you too little, point guard. You gotta get bigger, man. You gotta eat your Wheaties. Blue house, go too much. I can beat this up. Oh, that's a, he can have that.
Oh, that was not stolen. That's bad. Uh-oh. They don't know where to go. Buckets.
Fuck.
I couldn't jump. I'm about to trip that.
You eating cereal later?
Oh, what?
No, I did not see him. He is small. Like a baby. Where the blue guy at? Oh, I see him.
Y'all leaked out.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a rebound. It wasn't none of the players down there for real. It was just the AI.
Well,
We do it to quit. This is over with. This is over with.
I ain't never had what's my badge on this long?
Come on. Yeah, good defense. Boys better learn something.
Hey, I learned, Mel. When you in the animation, just do a pump fake real quick.
It'll slow you down. Stop you in place.
You'll stop eating.
Or what I do is I hold L2. See, if you to micro drill, you gotta hold your L2 and let off real quick. That'll stop you too. Cause they put that in the game, like the way your hands go up when you're ready for the ball, like your hands go up like this with L2.
Oh,
So you can actually use that to stop your dribble. Oh my.
You down your miss. I didn't want to miss. That's the problem.
Oh, boy, I went in the right lane.
Did not want to
Well,
miss.
you ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna fire you, cuz. I'm gonna fire you. Why? Because I want to.
Cause I want you to want me to.
I ain't gonna fire you this time. I'm gonna rip you this time.
Oh. Somebody's gonna do it.
Yup. Bobby Boucher gonna miss me.
Oh,
How
boy.
would he throw it to me?
He missed me and then threw a feed.
Ooh.
Nothing but pressure for you. Nothing but pressure. I just dunked on 4/5 of their team. That's crazy. Only in 2K23. Very beautiful dunk. Wait, is that an AI? Uh-oh.
Hey! Get in that chair, sit down, shut up. Get in here! I'm gonna whoop your ass. As soon as you come back down here, you get an ass whooping. Everything, I'm gonna whoop your ass. She finna get a whooping, yeah. As soon as she come back down here, she's finna get a whooping.
Bad, I'm holding too late coming
But
back.
she's just doing too much. Just doing too much.
Well, another four out of 5. You dude need to get back on. Oh, gotta get down.
Okay, I'm back. Who else holding defense? I wasn't even holding defense.
Alright, you know I did the
It did me like that earlier. Remember when I threw you a pass, it just flopped up in the air and I got stolen? It didn't let me throw it. Oops. I guess I was too close.
Easy, easy like Sunday morning.
That boy did the rock and mid. That boy did the rock and mid.
Wow. They see this man making all these threes and just don't hold them. Okay.
And they don't realize I stop in places, scan the court, so I'm gonna find him. It might take a second. I wasn't looking at that as the first option because I thought it would be a person over there, but I stopped and just looked. I'm like, yeah, wide open.
I'm on his back. Again. Oh. Oh, that's all.
Boy, I thought they was gonna let me come for the okie doke. What? They didn't let me tip that. Yeah, no way.
My blinders badge was gonna pop up. He was on the side of me.
Like his speed right here. He gonna do something wrong. He gonna do something wrong.
Oh.
I'm gone. I didn't even want to dunk it because I was afraid I'm gonna block. He did. Oh, I went to press it when he did, but I pressed it too fast. Yeah, that was turnover. He was throwing it right to Blue, so I know exactly what Blue I do. He's gonna do it again. Wrap around, he's gonna throw it to it. Yep. Buddy boy.
What?
Alexa, set a timer for 25 minutes. I'm about to time these wings, bro.
No, that was supposed to be a dunk.
Come on down here, little man. He missing. He ain't got those. He ain't got that in his game.
That feels good. Oh my God.
Ooh, this nigga ain't got no rebound to start this.
Everybody ran out. Everybody ran out of that mud.
I was thinking 100% that Broham was gonna that Broham was gonna you know what I'm saying?
Funny. Yeah.
Rebound that.
Everybody ran.
Fell to the other dude, and I'm like, well.
We all just ran. We just said.
Give the blue hair, man. He's selling anyway.
Not it. 1, 2, 3. Not it. Oh, why you make me stop?
I've been throwing it like that every time. Uh-oh.
Shot.
Let me fire it up. Man, I was surprised I was open.
Yeah. I wouldn't be anymore. These guys don't play defense. They were just letting y'all just open.
I mean, I'm like, that's the easiest elementary pass ever.
Exactly right. That's what they first teach you when you play basketball.
We didn't have to do nothing fancy. This show
After this game, I'm gonna get in the shower and probably go to sleep.
Are you tired? Tired, boss?
I'm on for a minute. I think Rock about to get on
Well,
in a minute.
after I get out the shower, if I ain't sleepy, then I get back on. But I'll stay in the chat party. But I'm just gonna go get in the shower after this game.
Send
I get that. I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get in the shower after this show.
Ooh, Lord.
Oh, I was going booming on that little dude. I had the advantage because of how little that dude was.
Why he jumping over you like that?
That was my dome.
Should have been over the back, dog. Jumped all over you.
Oh, don't throw it down. Throw it down.
Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan Blue. Just stop. Give me one. Okay.
I almost got another triple double chance. Yeah, I'm about to get a triple double. I might can do it this time.
And it
Because I
might.
need 1 rebound. I need like 3 rebounds in the end. I only got 2.
It may quit after this quarter.
Oh. All right, there we go. That's the double. If he hit this.
Oh, that fucked that up.
Ah!
Where am I? Oh, I got hit by that.
Hey, okay, I got
Let's try this again. Where am I at now? I think it should be 7. Yeah. Dang, I'm about to get a triple double bad. Try to.
3 seconds.
That's 3 seconds. I don't care how many seconds they thought it was 3. Probably more than that. I am not jumping. So. They're gonna catch you with the big 3-2 on the line, foot on the line.
I know.
And a big 3 always give them semi-threes on that, because them players be thinking of them, they be way far back home. Wow.
Oh.
Now I knew they were
son
gonna do
of a
that.
gun.
You ain't couldn't refrain from being crazy. Wow.
Why not?
Jay, I thought you was going for that big show. You stopped.
Yeah, I thought you go ahead and enjoy yourself, man. 4 seasons.
That's still. That's still.
Oh, boo.
I'm trying to get me one more steal.
Next
I
time I
need
take
3 more
over.
Shabby
steals.
on the steal department. I'm looking shabby on the steal department. But hey, I'm 3 assists away. Y'all better shoot that thing when I pass it. Dahmer gonna be on fleek. Dahmer gonna be on fleekily.
May I come run the point then?
But they gonna leave me open. Go to the.
I'm a flare.
Yeah. There you go.
They say
I gotta get the rebound. If I do it, I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna stay back and run it all the way up because I can see some passes coming up the court too, some easy twos. Y'all just be ready to shoot because I'm gonna hit y'all with some instant twos, like instant shots. I'm gonna try to.
Oh, wow.
Buddy, you are not about to hit.
Give me that. Here you go.
All right, there you go. I'll wait for him to come my way. They're still gonna hold me while they gonna find a way. See, they gonna find a way. You ain't gonna leave. All right.
I'm wide open again.
I couldn't see you till I made the move. That's me. I could not see you at all until I made. Oh, wow, I can't see you. Here we go. This is what I like.
I ain't got it.
Oh, I gotta shoot this. It's wide open. I'm too wide open. If I had a man close to me, I would have.
Open on the weekend like usual. Open on the perimeter.
There you go. Yep, that kind of thing. Get it? Yup. Don't matter. It's always the rando. Cut to the goal, man. Ah, he sees
Should have
it.
threw the alley.
I'm trying to get it
Cause
easy,
I
but
had it. Yeah, because I had him. If you threw the alley, I had it because I was behind.
All right, let's run out.
Ooh, right here.
Keep going, 1J. Good shot. There we go. One more.
Here.
One more, and I got a triple double. It's gonna be easy.
Hold on.
It's gonna be easy.
What?
Oh, what?
Wow. I sold too. Jeez. The whole house is on sale.
I'm gonna get it.
Oh, was that 109? That mug said, doo-doo.
I put too much pressure on it. That's all it was.
Yeah, right.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
I put too much pressure on it. That's
Yeah,
all
that
it
supposed
was.
to be
All
comfortable.
right, here we go. Here we go.
Comfortable 3.
Throw the alley, ma. Oh, nah. No,
Oh
not
no!
yet.
I already
We
know
gotta
it.
do like
Okay,
a pick
okay.
and pop or
Hold on,
something
I got
like
it.
that.
Get it back home. Don't worry about it.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh
boo.
my
That was
God!
the
The
perfect
game
setup.
hates me, bro.
Come
This
here, pick
game
it.
hates
Come
me.
here, I'm gonna pick. Clear the lane though.
Yeah. So pick and then just pop. Yep. Oh, they made
They
you
gave
double
me a
take though.
long.
Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
what? I got
Oh,
it
get
back.
out of here, Jay. Let us go. 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 Yeah, he missed anyway. I'm all the way down. Hit me first. All right.
I'm ready.
Then I'm hit one, Jay.
Yeah.
Big triple double.
There you go. What you got? What you got? Let me see. Ooh, 25, 12,
12,
10.
10. I don't think
That's
I hit them
nasty.
turnover, but I was trying to throw oops and do other stuff, try to get that last little steal, so I was kind of selling. But hey, finally, man, they came to rob me for like.
Oh, why you throw that?
He was late on it. He was late that time.
What?
Damn. Oh, wow. That's all. Oh, I thought it was all him. They bounced off him.
Chase down.
Chase down.
Big chase down. Not the little one, the big one.
Oh, he boo. He boo. He ain't want to score no game.
Yeah, I was about to say, y'all want to run one with that, man? I'm finna go get in the shower.
You wanna see where John at?
That was a
Probably
good
still
gun.
at the gym.
Let me run. I gotta roll me up one real quick.
Yeah, I'm finna
Roll me up
roll
a
me.
stoochie. Roll me up a
Shower, then I get
stoochie.
back on.
He with the big 4-2, 8 big steals.
You know, I gotta tell you guys, I appreciate it. It came from my teammates. You know,
Yeah, bro.
without them, I don't know where I'd be.
I didn't
Yeah,
grow
I'm
up.
that dude that coming there. I am that dude that coming there. Y'all might be mad at me because I'm like, did you see that fat triple double? I want them big 3 interviews. Y'all gonna be like, man, hey, we let you got that triple double. Like, what you mean? Who did that? Who did that? It was a ball player that did that. They
Yeah,
let him got a triple
y'all
double. He
just
came
back
back and
out.
didn't get no credit to
All
his
right.
team.
Yeah, y'all just back out, and then
Oh,
I leave the
Was it
spot, and y'all
LeBron?
all right.
y'all go back
It
in
might have
because
been
I'm
LeBron.
finna go and get in the shower real quick.
That boy didn't give no
And get
props
that
to
out
his
the way.
team. He said,
Man, cuz, tell me why I found a new restaurant called The Foundation.
oh
Man,
yeah,
they
I've been
got
knew about that.
man, they got the Philly steak and cheese fries,
Y'all
man.
been knew about that
Oh
place.
my god.
Cause I got a buddy that talk about that.
Oh my god. They shit dumping.
Hey, let me roll up real quick, fella. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1
Let me
second.
back up.
Please take
Don't
I'll
the
be
cheese
back.
start it
first.
yet.
Let me get in the shower. I'll be
Don't
back.
start it yet. Let
All
me get
right.
right, man. Y'all really want to see the beast? Y'all gotta let me get right. Y'all gotta let me get right. If y'all want to see the beast of Belfast, I gotta go get me some more bud, bro. I'm almost out. It's ain't a good feeling when you run out of bud, fella. It's kind of depressing when it happens. When it happened to a real dude, you be like, man,
Hi, popping back
really?
in real quick.
Run out of bullets. All right, this is a little baby one though. I'm just gonna roll a little baby something, just something to get me right for the night. You know what I'm saying, fella? Not too crucial. You said who was jumping in? John.
Yeah, I think Big Hill. Let me see.
Yeah, I like him. That boy. Is that the dude we played with the other day? Dude was turned up.
It
Boy, it was
began.
dude we playing with the other day. He was turned. I can't remember what his name was. It might be him.
Oh, John. That y'all played yesterday. I didn't play yesterday.
It was a couple
I'm gonna
days
go around
ago.
and get some Gatorade.
Yeah, you got time because I'm about to roll this real quick. It ain't gonna take me long though. Rock said he getting on in
517.
a minute. What Rock doing? He said around 8:30 he coming in.
Hot.
Justin. What's his name? want to say Gordon or Gordrum. Oh, he said he pulling up in the driveway. Cool.
All right, I got time. Hit this, roll this split, and on, and when, and then everybody
Justin
roll on.
Gordon.
Boy, music in the 90s was lit. In the 2000s,
Good drum. I think it is good
them were songs used to come on, like, this the big nah nah.
drum.
You knew what year you was in, boy. You like, yeah, this is big nah nah 2000. Songs don't do that no more. They don't do year call outs.
You know what the coldest line I've heard this year is "Rip Me Out the Plastic." I've been acting brand new. That's kind of fire. I ain't gonna hold you.
Coldest line I heard is when Kodiak Black said he got a rat giving him cheese. That is the coldest line in this man's video. Let me tell you this. He is in the video, in the song, straight up dissing him. That's a new level of, that's some G stuff. And that man paid him $1 million to do that. That's some
Oh,
G
you talking
stuff.
about that 6ix9ine record he did?
Because everybody's wondering, like, why this man do a record with a rat? In the song, he tell you why. He literally says, like, bro, it ain't even about the streets. This about money. He give me $1 million. I'm taking a rat of cheese from a rat.
Man, stop it. I love those, but that Jay-Z verse from God did ain't no, but that's the coldest verse of 20.
Oh no, but I'm taking it all the way back. So y'all going old school. I ain't know you going old school. Coldest verse ever is the whole song of Compton City G's.
No, I'm just saying for this year, because God
Oh, for
did
this
drop
year,
this
this year.
year.
I thought, what song you said?
God did. Jay-Z's
Oh, okay,
verse.
okay. I didn't even hear the song. I thought you said Jay Z, and I zoned out because I forgot Jay Z actually still does make music. I had to remind myself here and that again because I
New
see
break.
him so much in doing other stuff
Yeah.
that I forget that this man, like P Diddy, same thing. Like I forget P Diddy's main job is music
Ooh.
because you see him doing everything else now. Same thing about Snoop Dogg. I commonly forget like Snoop Dogg is a musician. But no, coldest line ever, bro. I'm just gonna give it to my boy Easy E. Everybody who know me know I love Easy E. I love the Bone Thugs and Harmony. But that line, that whole song about Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Death Row was just cold.
You
That's
listen to
dirty.
Bone Thugs though?
Oh, I love it. No, that's my Bone Thugs and
Busy
Harmony is my
Bone?
favorite rap group. Busy
Mm-hmm.
Bone, Crazy
Big
Bone,
Bone and
Lazy
Busy,
Bone,
Busy. Big
Wishbone,
Bone and Busy,
all of
Busy.
them. Love Bone. That was my group growing up in the 90s. I listened to them and I listened to, on the rap side of things, I was big on KRS-One. I
Busy
was
be spitting that shit, boy.
Busy had a real nice mixtape song, nothing like Money in a Ziploc Bag, and I was the only one in the hood beating that song. People
What's
were like,
it
what you,
called?
it was like Money in a Ziploc Bag is what it's called. It's like a smoker song, to be honest. Because, it's just a flow. It's not even
You
like a real song. It's just a flow. But yeah, Busy, and then I love my favorite Bone Thugs song. The I can't even say Bone Thugs and Harmony song. I probably had to say either I like Ghetto Cowboy because there's some cool stuff to listen to. Uh, I I'm not big on Thuggish Ruggish Bone as everybody else. Crossroads, everybody like that one.
ever heard Busy Bone and Lazy Bones
Hmm.
album?
Yep, that was when they was beefing and
Mm,
they didn't have a
okay.
group together no more. Yep. That's when I fell in love with Busy. I
Busy
liked him because
Bone and Busy.
he was just chill though. In his raps, he
Yeah.
was just chill.
Yeah, he had Buddy, but he always was himself.
Yeah, he was just real chill.
Little
I,
niggas, the bitches.
one of them went to jail, didn't he? Which one? It was what? Crazy? No, crazy out.
Crazy.
It was Wish, wasn't it?
Wish.
Yeah, Wish went to jail. I think he's still in there. That's what ended the group, I thought. But that was my group. That was my group. I loved them, and I was one of those that wasn't. I wasn't like an East Coast West Coast thing, so I like both Death Row and Bad Boy.
Okay.
Cause like Craig Mack, I thought Craig Mack was gonna be like, at one point in time, I thought Craig Mack was the next best thing, but he was a one-hit wonder. Mason Bezos is one of my favorite rappers of all time. Loved him back in the day. I listened to 50. I love Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd was my guy. I like Lloyd.
And see, I listened to Lloyd Banks before people really picked up on him. They didn't pick him on to the G Unit stuff. But see, I was listening to his flows before that.
Yeah.
Because I always thought, man, he sounded like 50. Then I started found like, that ain't 50.
Lloyd always had a better flow. I said Lloyd always had a better flow.
Lloyd the better flow. He is. If you listen to his stuff and close your eyes and just don't look at his body and face, because he don't match. It just the thing. Lloyd don't got the look. Lloyd look like a regular street dude.
Yeah. Don't say
he
yeah.
got
50
no
got
marketable look.
Yeah, 50
got a
the,
look, and
got
plus
the
he
look,
been shot a
charisma,
bajillion times. So the story. He got the look and the story.
Yep. Look, story, everything, charisma, and the business mindset.
Set the Roof on Fire or whatever song Lloyd Banks had, but that song was cold. Every club scene had that song playing all night. We set the roof on fire. Nigga, what you say? Set the roof off the wall. We set the roof on fire. But that was clean. And obviously anything 50 did on his first album was clean. That first album was cold. I even listened to I listen to all type of music. I don't really listen to hip hop now. I listen to rock and roll a lot now. But I always listen to rock, hip hop, all this stuff. Like one of my favorite rock groups, Korn. I wasn't my favorite rock group at the time, but when they made "Freak on the Leash," I love that song.
Really?
They made the matchup with the East Side Boys, Lil Jon the East Side Boy. And they had a little mix on it. That song was fine. It was like a rock and roll rap song. Lil Jon gonna keep it cool. I got Luda's first album with his first song "Stop Tripping," when he's featured on with Lil Jon the East Side Boy. And then who didn't like? Do y'all remember? The Dungeon Family. I know y'all remember them.
Yeah.
They would used to roll with Big Boy and the Dungeon Family. You roll with Big Boy, Andre 3000. They made that song Trans DF Express.
Sleepy.
Yep, Sleepy. I just forgot all their names. Gip or Jip or whatever name is.
Yep. That's the Goody Mob.
Yep. It was a black dude in there, like a ugly black dude in there. Like a man. We got to lead the squad. Just realized Mo gone, so we gotta make a new squad.
He told us that too.
No, we in there. He left the squad. He left.
Oh, he left. Okay, we gotta get John on. John, I just saw you popped in.
I was about to say, I know I saw him still standing out. I was like, is he still in the squad?
Is Mo still in the chat? Somebody.
That song was like lit. Trans DF Express. Trans DF Express.
How do I chat on that thing?
Boy, good music.
Tap.
Now we got it cool when they do it. It's a problem when I
Fuck.
every time that song come on, bro, I bust out laughing because that is the greatest start to a song ever.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. What's the greatest start? What's the greatest start to a verse or a
That one
song?
right there.
Yeah, I forgot
That
about
one.
that.
It's either that or Little Chris's I Fuck Hoes. Literally, that's what he starts off with. As long as I fuck, his first line in a song with Lil Jon Eastside Boy, he said, "I fuck hoes." That's how I start my rhyme off. So take your ass to the doctor, hold your balls, and call. You take one to the hippies, you take one to the dome, split your wig, and go home. That was the whole bar. That was his first. I think it was his first ever like major record line. I used to be a Luda fanboy.
I went back to listen to Cuckoo Cow in my projects, and I'm like, he could have been like our city's like top dude. Like I think they said he got in. I don't know. I don't want to spread no rumors. I don't know what happened, but he came out of Milwaukee, boy. That like put us on the map.
We almost got put on the Mount Huntsville deal with we had a rapper named Jackie Chain. He was a white dude, but he's like Asian, I guess, or a white and Asian or something like that. But he got Huntsville on the scene. What's the name of that song? Jessica. You remember the name of that song Jackie Chain did? I don't even. It was a song Jackie Chain did. What's the name of the song? Hold on, I'm about to find it. And you probably done heard the song. That's what's crazy. But you just didn't know who made it.
Oh, John sent the squad invite.
Jackie Chain. What was that song?
I'm gonna send you one. Oh, dang, it's too late.
Diamonds and Cadillacs. That's what it was.
Diamonds and Cadillacs. No, I don't think that's all.
It was kind of chopped. Let me see if I can bring it up.
Diamonds, Cadillacs. Like.
Let's see. Maybe you'll recognize when it come on through.
Hey, do we need one more?
I think we got one more coming in 8:30, or he might be a second, but he said he on the way home.
I can see what Trey doing.
Boy, they showing our city and everything. That's crazy. The music video got our exclusivity. What's up with that? Why we ain't never seen
Alexa, stop.
Nah, this ain't the one I'm thinking of. Diamonds and Cadillac was his famous, his most famous, but that ain't the one. Rolling, that's what it is. Yeah, that's Jackie Chain's best song to me.
Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know y'all know this song, bro. Yeah, that's Jackie Chain that made that song Rolling. Rolling, when he slept in week. He was from our city, from Huntsville.
Oh,
he
word?
almost made it though. He almost made it.
What was the catalyst for him? You know? Like what made him not make it?
Back in the day, this is what kind of messed it up for us. So back in the day, Huntsville was real nice with like having like black arts festivals in summer, like cool things for black folks to do. And that's where our feature artists were kind of cut up. Jackie Chain. It was some other ones from Huntsville at the time. Like it was around like the late 90s, early 2000s. So as a young teenager, I was always at the Black Arts Festival. So I was watching these guys come up from the dirt. And the next thing you know, the song Rolling hit with Jackie Chain, and he featuring Cuddy. And you like, wait a minute, that's old buddy. You know? Well, what screwed it up for him? The same they screw up anything for every black person that ever tried to do something. One Black Art Festival, we got crazy. Shooting. Fighting. The police couldn't handle it. It was too many folks in one area. That's when they moved it to the stadium. They used to have it down at this radio station up the street from me. And they had like it wasn't big, it was a small area, and they have the kids really close to the adults. So, it'd kind of be, adults ain't gonna act out with kids around and shoot guns and stuff, with little babies and stuff playing. But when they moved it to the stadium, that's when they had all the open space. All the gangs would show up, all the rival rappers and stuff. So in one year they had a bunch of shootings, a bunch of killings, crime. And that was it. After that, you didn't hear nothing from the Huntsville scene for a while. Like we still don't have a Black Arts Festival anymore. They won't let us have one.
Sound like our Juneteenth. Sound like our Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Down there.
I mean, we get that finally because it's a recognized holiday finally. But
you know,
it wasn't like Black Arts Festival though. That was like freaking. It was a little different. It was like when I say the Black Arts Festival like free nigga, I promise you, bro, you would have been surprised what was going on at the Black Arts Festival.
Shit, I'm about to go if y'all waiting on me.
Yeah, we waiting on. I think we good.
But yeah, that's what happened, bro. That's what killed our music scene. But we still got some up and coming rappers in Huntsville now. But ain't none of them niggas gonna ever get famous though, for real. I don't think. No, for real. My cousin Dollar Bill, he out there. He doing good, and some other niggas doing good. But Huntsville ain't that type of city. That's Birmingham.
Walkie trying to get back up there. We definitely got the. Why is this so little? The right mindset now. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think we ready to.
Milwaukee was tough for a while. A lot of them northern cities was tough for a while. Like right now, people focus on Chicago, but I mean, the most violent place on earth, you won't believe, is Gary, Indiana, the birthplace of Michael Jackson. It's the highest crime rate per capita, per citizenship. So that's crazy. You don't want to know what's like second or third?
What's that?
One of the smallest cities on the earth, Baltimore.
I can see that too,
Baltimore is considered to be one of the worst cities to live in. Just straight out, like in terms of like crime versus drugs versus just unaffordable living, terrible living conditions, poor leadership. I mean, it's just that city is a historically black city that gets no love. Like no love. And they got a bunch of good schools up there. I think like W.E.B. Du Bois is up there. They got Frederick Douglass. That's considered to be the worst school in America, actually. I think it was like #1 worst school in America like 5 years ago. Frederick Douglass in Baltimore. That's crazy. But it's weird, man. Like when you come to Huntsville, you'll see that type of action in certain places. But Huntsville, I'll say, it's way too chill. You don't hardly, because everybody know each other. It's a small city. We only got 200,000 people in our city. Y'all probably got like 2 million.
And we got
Milwaukee.
No, we got 700,000, I believe, 600,000, 700,000.
So that's triple the size of ours. We got the largest the largest city now in Alabama, but that's because they're counting our whole metro area. And we got a lot of like little small towns around Huntsville, like Madison and Athens and places like that, like around the area. But for the most part, Huntsville pretty chill. Now, once you get down there to Birmingham, can't promise you're gonna make it back up here. And the further you go, the worse it gets. Until you see Hoover, and then you're like, okay, cool. You gotta go through racist country, Union Hill, Alabama.
Supposed to go down there for a journalist thing, but I didn't go this year.
I like Bama, bro. In consideration to like Florida and stuff like that, and Mississippi, we there. You know what I mean? We there, but we still got a long way to go. Like I said, mostly down here where you don't see a lot of tension between races and stuff, we kind of just separated. The black people live up north Huntsville. The white people live down south Huntsville. Okay, I don't know what this game been doing on rebounds. Yeah, that is crazy. Bro, that was wild.
Shoot that boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That one need to be great on these boards.
Yep.
Once you broke to the middle, you were dead. Oh, he didn't throw it. I'm out here.
I got your middle.
I'm gonna crash down.
Okay, you crash down. All right, I'm got your corner.
So that way I can be down here so board go up.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw it that crazy. I was out of control.
Oh, he ain't gonna hold you. It's disrespectful. Good pick up. Oh, why am I all the way out here?
It about to be though. Oh my.
Yes.
They are really messing with these rebounds today.
Going crazy with these rebounds. I don't understand
Making
it.
me tip it to myself. Let me rebound it, man. Good shot.
Good shot. Oh, you got your shooting big today, huh?
But so you gonna see what it do out there.
You said what do?
That's still.
That's crazy too. I think they said it's like 60% of black people are down south. I want to say. I mean, it's probably because folks coming back. I know a lot of people that's coming back down south.
I would say down here in the South, boy, like it's wild. Like you still see that racist, kind of stuff they talk about.
Yeah.
But it's like it's become so much a part of the South that when a white man call you son or boy, I don't even feel nothing about it because that's how I've always heard them talk to me.
And
you know what I'm saying?
With the North, what folks I be trying to tell some other folks down south, and some of them don't understand it, but y'all down there, like you said, to your point, is blatant. They'll call you son and boy in your face. You know what you're getting. Up here, they'll do it subtly, like they'll laugh in your face, and then they'll probably, be getting paid more than you. Somebody, be getting paid more than you, or
exactly
they'll red line and it'd be sly on the side where if you ain't paying attention, like you getting cut. Yep, you're getting hoodwinked.
See, it's
Alexa, turn
that
it's
blatant down here. So they just say son and boy all the time. I'll be like, what up, sir? How you doing? What up, son? How you doing?
What else, like, John?
The thing I say about y'all up north folks, man, a lot of stuff, we look over. I think y'all take a lot of stuff way more personal than
way too serious.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm trying to say, actually, without saying
really
it. John said it just right. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we hear it and we just let it roll off our back. We don't care.
Yeah, but y'all take it way more personal than us. Because it's dead in our face. So it's, I'll be like, y'all
Alexa,
don't
turn the alarm
experience
off.
it the same way we do. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when Des was talking, like he was saying, like, oh, they looked at me funny. Nigga, they do more than look at us funny. We want it. You can.
Where you from, John?
I'm from Arkansas.
Oh yeah, you feel it for real down there.
Exactly. I'm from Arkansas, and I'd be like, man, that is not. We want you to look at us funny. We'll accept it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They lock the door down here. You just be walking past a car. You click up. You're like, all right. I wasn't planning on robbing that one, but all right. You know what I'm saying?
But that's facts, though. And
we just walk off. We don't think nothing about it.
We don't say nothing about it. We just be like, whatever. But that's the thing about y'all. Even when y'all talking, I be like, it's not that serious.
Oh, it is, because they shouldn't be doing that to y'all. But that's the thing too. Like, I know y'all used to it, but they shouldn't even be doing that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I do it back to them.
They should.
Oh my God.
The thing is, you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing.
I do the same thing when
See, y'all can protest up there and stuff, but we protest down here. We go missing.
We might get shot.
We go missing. So I mean, we can't do nothing about it. We're hoping that the North will help us one more time, just like the Civil War. Help us one more time.
That's facts, man. I mean, getting pulled over by the police and stuff is different, man.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not saying, like, I just look at it like, if y'all couldn't even handle what we deal with, I feel like.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
No, we be fighting.
It's different, man.
Because think about it like this. Where all them shootings and stuff be taking place at? It be happening, what was the one there? It was in Minneapolis. They were up north. Because down here, when they pull us over, what we do? Stop talking. And we can do what they say and put our hands in front of us and don't make any noise.
I'd be like, yes, sir.
Yeah. I don't care what he about to say. He tell me get out and do jumper jack. I'm gonna do as many as he said. If it mean I can go home. But up north it's different because y'all don't feel that tension all the time. When it happens, it's like, wow, you know, like, dang, like you really playing me right now. But they play us every day. Every stop.
That's why I'm like you say you would be fighting. No, you wouldn't. Hands down, you wouldn't. Cause
you wouldn't do it one day.
The thing you would do to a white person down here, you would be locked up forever.
Boy, it's scary down here sometimes.
The justice system is really set up for them.
And that's why we just stay away.
What's he doing? Get out of here.
Just stay up north and they stay down south. So that way we don't got to cross paths very often. We have 2 malls, all those things, you know. Oh, I missed that one. I should hit that. We about to kill these boys. They think they're going to win. So we have an intellectual conversations. But even with intellectual conversations, we're down by 9. That's really good.
That joint was so funny when this was like, man, they look at me weird. And I moved. Like, what? What?
Man, bro, I'm just saying, bro, it's different. It's different than out here when a cop pull you over, where you going, son? You can't say nothing. Just answer his question. I'm going home, sir.
Yep.
You sure? Yeah. Positive.
I remember, man, when I was young, man, I got pulled over on a moped, bro. This nigga swear I was trying to run. On a moped, man. Like, this nigga talking crazy, man. It was like some older people had to come and, like, you know what I'm saying, calm the dude down. You know what I'm saying? God.
Boy, that boy rebounded, man. My first time, let me tell you how my first time getting pulled over went. Now I was 18. I just got my license. And there was a Little Caesars that just popped up like a couple blocks away. And they had the $5 pieces. They were just $5. So my mama had sent me and said, go get 3 of those pieces. So I had $15 in my hand, right? Well, I was driving my old Buick, and my Buick window didn't roll down. So I had it like permanently up where you couldn't get it down. And I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. And I saw the lights when they came on. And I was thinking to myself, what do I do with this money in my hand? Like, bro, I'm not about to move at all. So he pulled up on me. He's like, where are you going? I'm like, bro, I'm going to get some pieces. He's like, put that money in your hand, though. Why you have that money in your hand? And I'm like, because that's the money for the pieces, sir. He made me get out the car. He frisked me right there. He pulled another unit in. Frisked me, pulled my girlfriend. No, he let her stay in the car, but he said he wanted to frisk her too, but turn out he didn't frisk her. Waited, called my license in. It took like 30 minutes. And by that time, he had plugged up the intersection, so traffic was slowing down. And come to find out, he let me go. He's like, bro, he didn't even tell me realistically what he was doing. He said, all right, man, you free to go.
Yep, I would have got to call Ben Crump, where you at, buddy?
I was so nervous
I don't blame you, though.
I got out of there. I put it in reverse. He said, I want to see you pull off. Yes, sir.
I don't blame you.
Put the money in my... Then he pulled my pants. Okay, so back then, I used to wear my pants, like, sag. You know, back in the early 2000s, that was the thing. Like, you sag the thing to the floor. But that day, I wasn't for real. I was actually wearing too big of pants. And my pants came down, and I refused to reach down and pull them up. So they went straight to the ground. And he was like, you need to put a belt on, you know, you guys thinking that's cool wearing your pants down. I said, yes, sir. And he said, you need to pull your pants up. I said, yes, sir, you can pull my pants up, sir. I swear, I was afraid to pull my own pants up.
Yeah, because you think you're gun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I said, you can pull my pants up, sir. And he pulled my pants up, gave me a big wedgie. And smiled about it. He did. He pulled him up on purpose like crazy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had to pull him up like that. That's how I felt, but I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing. As soon as I get in the car, I just breathe, pull off.
I never had a crazy experience with the cops because I don't be them when they get behind me, I'm going the other way. I'm moving out the way. Like you're not gonna stay behind me. You're not gonna do. You can run my tags. Everything's good. It's clean, but you're not about to pull me
over. Down here. As soon as you move, they gonna pull you over.
Man,
as soon as you make that, put that light on, they gonna.
Oh no, you can't swerve. That's illegal. You can't do that.
It's over.
Hey Johnny, look at them hot dogs.
Best thing to do if you get pulled over in the South, or you got a car behind you, just drive probably fast because he wants you to get out the way. He'll probably pull you over if you do go slow.
Man, I hate Arkansas State Troopers, man. They just be feel like they just free on the road, man.
Ooh, I didn't know I was gonna be that other thing. I forgot that's an AI. That's on me. That was an AI, dog.
They done now?
No, we got the AI. Wait a minute. Who is that on HD? Dude with the white hair right here.
Get the bread off the top shelf.
Oh, he moving now. Very slow. Oh, he is center too. He just slow. Whatever. Yup. Sound crazy, man. You get used to it though. That's what we're trying to say. The reason why we don't make much of fuss out of it because it becomes the language. When a white man says, "How you doing, boy?" Or "How you doing, son?" You know, it's the language. You just say, "What's up? How you doing, sir?" Have a good one.
The thing is, it ain't light.
Man, my bad.
It ain't light back in the day. Like, ain't, you know.
No,
what
it ain't
saying?
that crazy.
It ain't.
You'll hear them say it, but they ain't gonna do nothing about it. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like it ain't gonna go no further than them might be saying something on the slide.
Exactly. So
but blatantly on the slide.
A lot of stuff just go over your head, man. Alright, we just.
That's what I do. I just keep talking. I see the rebel flags down here all the time.
On me.
Yeah, I just keep on going by my business. You just let me know you a dude I don't need to be talking to. Wait, AI? That is the AI on our team. Yeah, that's who keep getting in my way. The gray haired dude.
Oh, yeah.
What? He wasn't always no AI though, was he? He must just quit.
Oh yeah, he quit. He quit like the first quarter, I believe, because he wasn't getting the ball. That's what it was.
These dudes were up by like 9. We over here having intellectual conversations. They still cannot win. But still, I just felt like I could do that.
All right, I'm gonna check on these wings while we getting ready.
Now we do gotta sit it down here though. You don't want to mess with. Don't go to Coleman after dark if you black.
So don't go to Harrison over here.
I've heard about Harrison.
You got Harrison and you got the KKK. Like they little headquarters, whatever. Is like in between Monticello and God, why I can't
so y'all do say that like that. I heard another Arkansas person say Monticello, and it looks like Monticello. Yeah. Lake Monticello.
Nah, it's Monticello. That's how we say
Monticello. So that's crazy, y'all. We say it differently a state over. That's wild.
So y'all call it Monticello?
We call it Monticello.
Alexa, set alarm for 10 minutes.
1J.
Whenever we say we're going to we got a waterway here called Monticello. We call it Monticello.
Is that the underwater bridge or underwater tunnel? That's mobile.
I think it might be. Well, we got a lot of stuff here. We got a haunted cemetery. Cause you know our state was one of the original 13. So we got old stuff here in Huntsville. But we got a cemetery here. That thing's super haunted. It's so fun to go out to it though on Halloween.
This nigga said it's fun to go to it.
It's fun.
Yeah, I ain't fooling with that.
Maple Hill. Look it up on the internet. Maple Hill Cemetery, bro.
I ain't fooling with that.
it's so good because when you go out there on Halloween, it be about 100 people out there, boy. It's dark. It's a real cemetery with people that were buried there in like the 1600s or 1700s.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Civil War.
Yep. We got a railroad station that's there from the Civil War, and there's names and etch markings in the staircases and the walls of people that literally fought in the Civil War, probably died somewhere nearby.
Crazy.
And I heard a lot of them old paranormal stuff do happen in Alabama though.
Yeah, we got look this one up. Kildare Mansion. It's right up the street from me. Kildare Mansion is no, it's about 2 blocks over. Kildare Mansion is a haunted mansion that is built with multiple different colors in the walls and the windows. It's crazy.
That's wild.
The lady who built it, she was married to an big oil tycoon dude, and she paid the money to have Drake State College here, which led to Alabama A&M University through William Hooper Council.
How you get the balls?
I don't know. That's what made me stop talking right there. I was like, bro, how did this man do that? But yeah, it's a lot of haunted stuff. You got Maple Hill, you got on Andrew Jackson downtown. There's a house built backwards with a cow buried in the backyard because the guy was like superstitious or something like that. Oh no, I know what happened. They got his building plan wrong, and they actually built the front of his house in the front yard. I mean, in the backyard, and the back of his house in the front yard. And he had a cow for a pet, and when she died, he buried her technically in the front yard, which was the back of his house.
Oh shit, that's right. Oh,
and you can go see that downtown.
Right there.
Twickenham Village, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, I think we drove. I don't know why would we drive through Alabama for? I don't remember why, but I remember there was a the USS something was there, some military. Because you said it got the biggest military base is there.
Got
something
the
like
largest or most important military base in the South, the Redstone Arsenal. It's the protection of the South, or the ammunition bay of the South. Yeah, that's our we got that. We got NASA here in Huntsville. We got
Huntsville. That's one of the spots that the Academy and stuff be at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We about to get the FBI
Huntsville
center
in
here.
Kentucky. They're the main place they do the training at.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! I keep looking at this dumb AI. I be expecting him to move. Throw me off. But yeah, we're about to have an FBI center here. I thought they said we're about to have like an actual FBI headquarters. So we're about to get there. We got a lot of stuff. Like Huntsville's big, man. It's a nice. It's not big, but it's growing. You know, it's like 200,000 people, but it's not. It don't feel like it. It feels big sometimes. Good nightlife. We got the stand-up comedy place downtown where all the big comedians.
Oh.
Jay, I keep getting you mixed up, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm at the 3 this time.
Shoot, the atomic weapon was built, well, pieces of it was built here.
Oh really?
First atomic bomb. Yeah, because we're known as the Rocket City. That's our moniker. We're good at building rockets.
Hey, if y'all coming up and trailing me, let me know, because I can't see, like, if I'm that low, I can't see the back half of my screen.
But yeah, Warner Von Braun, our Civic Center is called Von Braun Civic Center.
Oh, missed it!
After Warner Von Braun. And we got Gus Grissom here. We did a lot of aerospace technology stuff.
I wonder if what's that movie? Oppenheimer. I want to see that with the building of the atomic bomb.
You might be going to Alabama one day.
No. I think this journalism thing was supposed to be down there, but I didn't get a chance to go down there though. I wouldn't mind though. I wouldn't mind checking it out.
It's nice in certain parts.
That's it.
Don't go to a place named Union Hill. That's down south. That is the headquarters for the Klan in Alabama.
And it's a crazy thing. The Klan started in the North, which is crazy.
The first iteration of it, I thought, started in Tennessee, Pulaski. General Patton. Because the reason why it started is because after the Civil War, there was a group of soldiers that just didn't want to, we not going to live by these rules, and we're not going to like these Negroes. But they were led by General Patton, a former general from the Confederacy, and I thought he was from Pulaski because if I'm not mistaken, they got a stone.
Yeah, you're
tablet.
Right. I think their headquarters now is in Indiana.
There. And you can read it. I'm like, why would you put this here? This is literally saying the Klan, the evil racism started right here on this rock. But again, we from the South, so we don't even care.
Oh,
let them keep the little rock there.
Keep the rock there.
No, we don't care. Let them keep it.
Keep the little rock there.
Yeah. I hope when they drive past all them Klansmen and salute it, I hope they feel real good inside. Every day.
That's why
they can't do nothing about me right now, being black in America.
Yeah, and we taking over. We're gonna be looking. It's gonna be looking different in the next couple years. Oh, why you past that?
There's already quite a closing of the gap, so to say, in terms of population. It ain't as big as it used to be. The gap.
Woo. One day.
Can't see you.
He on me. Oh.
Pass it up. Pass it up.
Back in the B.
Good shot. I had to drive to Pulaski, but you know what? The crazy thing is Pulaski being rooted in history like that, on the wrong side of history. Oh, I tell you the story. They actually are really nice. And there's quite a lot of black people that live there.
I believe it.
But I mean, I ain't about to stay there too long after dark. Still ain't.
Mm-hmm. And it's so crazy. Like the more I learn about our history, the more. That's why I'm like, man. The more you learn about, that's why it makes me mad, because the more you learn about your history, the more angry you get. And that's when I started to figure out, like, fine, like, oh man, the more I learn about what they did to us and what they're doing to us and what's still going on, you be angry. Like, for instance, sundown towns. Like, I didn't know that. I didn't even know what that was until I watched Lovecraft Country. And I'm like, sundown town, what's that? And it's like, you get out of there before the sun go down. It's a wrap for you. And
man, but this is my thing, man. And I'm a guy that's in the South. It's still bad. Don't get me wrong. I do not trust.
But it ain't like that though.
It ain't like. And I don't even, because you got to understand, man. Even when it comes to the black community, man, some shit you just gotta be like, all right, that happened. Now, like I said, I still don't trust white people. Don't get me wrong. Now, I don't trust them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But you got to let some shit go, man. Like, you don't ever forget. But it's even because I'm going to tell you something. You got to think about this. Slavery was jacked up, but the black people was the one that sold us.
That's very true.
Fair, but under the pretense of they thought that we were going to be taken care of, right? Because their quote unquote slavery was different. Their slavery was different, right? When you got sold to another tribe, that tribe, you had the opportunity to get your freedom back with that tribe, right? Man, so
they sold the less unfortunate, man, because the rich or the black folks, man, they went to the smallest tribe and sold us, man. That you can look that up.
Yeah, but I'm saying though,
at the end of the day, man, we were sold to the
Alexa, turn the alarm off.
White folks, man.
Absolutely, yeah. But like I said, it was under different context than what we went through. If you were caught by a different tribe in Africa, you had an opportunity to get your what's the name, right? Or you get assimilated into their tribe. Of course, you might be missing your own culture and stuff like that, but it was different.
I should have went over there because that was about to be fire. I ain't gonna cap.
I should have shot it.
Oh, it's our fourth quarter. Okay, I'm like,
the only thing I hate about, like, I was telling somebody about this in on Twitter one time. I was having a kind of a mini argument on Twitter about, like, the Native Americans.
Oh yeah.
So, it's kind of like with African people that were sold back then. It's like, yeah, they were sold with hopes of a better future, but I don't think if Donald Trump walked up to my house right now and said, "Can I have your wife? I guarantee you she'll have a better future," then I'm gonna be like, "Sure." Hey, I mean, you promise? Yeah, I promise. I promise she'll have everything she needs. I'm not letting my family go with that person.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of like they were greedy at the same time. They were thinking, "Oh yeah, we're gonna get riches from this." They're gonna go over there for a minute. They'll be slaves. They'll work, and they're gonna bring the money back. But when it backfired and they wanted to kind of renege on the deal, that's when the Dutch and all them were like, "Nah, we coming in. We making a trade out of this. We're gonna steal your people away by hook or by crook."
Yeah, and they were stealing, and they were also stealing people away. Yes, if some were sold, but after America said we can't go back, it was captains making bets like, "Oh, I bet you I can go over there and get some slaves and come back and be, what I'm saying, to be the man."
Look at they saw how easy it was in the way they probably get over in the way, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not trying to justify the white people.
I'm not. No, I get you. I'm just saying.
It was a crazy situation, man.
Like, who made that deal? Like, why would you make that deal? Yeah, you can take half our tribe and,
oh shoot,
he was out of bounds.
Take them overseas where we'll never see them again in hopes that they have a better life. And, that doesn't sound like it's something that can happen.
What are the odds, Mel?
I don't know. I don't know how they went straight through us. Like, we both jumped to the right and left of it.
I gotta go tell this fool real quick. I had these wings in the oven for a long time.
But it's like, it's kind of like looking at the Native Americans, bro. I feel sorry for them dudes because they had everything. This was theirs. All of this, all 50 states was theirs. And now how much do they own? None. They lost all of it. They didn't get to keep not one of them. They live on small reservations in every state.
Oh, it was doing now. I ain't know it was starting right now.
I'm like, that's sad.
I know it was starting right there. You gotta catch the next one.
Every mountain, every drop of water in the river, everything belonged to them. And then all of a sudden it did.
I tell you this though. The Indians is still getting a little.
They getting paid.
They getting paid a lot more than the African Americans.
Oh, way more. They make like $600 billion off of their casinos alone, like a year.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're getting paid. They got a way better deal. But California said they about to do reparations, big dog. California said they got a charter. They said they about to do it. You can link yourself to slavery. California said they about to do reparations.
I know Arkansas supposed to be doing something with it. I think my mom they're going through it right now.
Florida did it for Rosewood, for the people that live near Rosewood.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all know what happened? Y'all heard about what happened with Rosewood?
No, what happened with that?
So back in the day, and this is crazy. It's gonna blow you mind. I'm probably older. I'm probably the oldest guy here. I think I'm 35.
Yep, you got me.
So when I was a young boy, I heard about this story. So y'all might not have ever heard about it. This is crazy. So there was a movie you can go watch if you want to go see the adaptation on it. It's called Rosewood. It's got Ving Rhames.
Man, I heard of that movie. I ain't watching it.
Don't watch it if it's gonna make you aggressive though, because it will have you hot. I mean, you will not like fair-skinned people tomorrow if you watch it tonight.
Was that the movie where they were dragging folks behind the truck and stuff like that?
They did everything in the movie. So the real story is there was a city that got along real well in Florida named Rosewood. The black people stayed over here. The white people stayed over there. They shared communal areas like eateries and stuff. And they got along well enough that the black people took care of some of the white children. I mean, they got along okay. It wasn't a bad situation for them. But one day, one of the white citizens, a woman, I think her name might have been Mamie or something like that, said that she got raped. She came out of her house running.
Every other story.
Looked like she got raped.
Sound like Emmett Till.
It sounds just like it, though.
Emmett Till, Black Rose.
Who you blamed it on? She blamed it on a black dude. She said it was a nigger that did it, you know. So they went looking throughout the city of Rosewood, and all the neighboring towns came to Rosewood. All the sheriffs from the other towns.
Black Wall Street.
Pretty much, they lynched and killed anyone that would just say they didn't know anything about it or literally did not have anything to do with it. And the whole time, it was her. She was cheating on her husband with a white dude, and he raped her and left.
Wow.
And it caused like 3 or 4 days of straight, just pure carnage. Almost every black citizen in there was ran out or either killed. They had to escape by railway. It just so happened that a army veteran, a black army veteran, was in town, and he with Don Cheadle played. I forget the name of the family, but Don Cheadle played the Sylvester. The black army dude and the old grandma who was taking care of all the kids, they took hold in like one house and held there for like 2 days. They managed to stay alive for like 2 days. And then everybody was killed. Literally, they escaped. The people that escaped was like a few women and children that escaped through the swamps. And then they also escaped via a rail train that was running at the same time. And some of the men riding horseback threw the children and women up onto the train so they can get to Gainesville. They were going to Gainesville, Florida. Ooh, yeah, it is. I was seeing what them two gonna do. If they don't split, they done. I'm throwing it right to dude if he say that. But yeah, it's a sad story. And the people finally in Rosewood got some respect. They're getting some money from Florida. But Florida try to pretend like they ain't never had nothing to do with racism.
That's the problem.
That was one of the worst acts of all time in history.
Ooh.
Oh, they played.
That's the problem. That's the problem though. Like, but imagine how many stories that are not told that are like that though in United States. Like for Germany to say, "Yo, like, what's the name is bad." The Holocaust is bad. Like think about it. The Holocaust has nothing to do with the United States, and we recognize it more than we recognize slavery. Or people that were slaves.
The people that run this country is what color?
No, I'm about to say they still think it's
that's so crazy.
But the thing is, even if you do something jacked up, you want to delete it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. You're right. That is your mindset. If I was to do something crazy, I'd try to hide it and forget it ever happened.
And that's exactly what's happening right now in our faces.
Yeah, pretty much. Forever, that's what's been happening. Your textbook don't tell you about Rosewood, and Rosewood is so bad. The only reason we know about Rosewood is because John Singleton decided to make a movie about it, and he kept it raw, everything. I mean, they had a white dude that was a shop owner that was raping the kids. But and the crazy thing about it, he ended up saving some of the kids because he hid them in the back room. But he was a shopkeeper that was raping the kids because they were getting candy from him and stuff. Like, real deal. Because John Voight played that character. Angelina Jolie's dad.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that movie good. If you ain't seen it, watch it. But I will say, like, get your mind right first. Don't be watching no bad frame of mind. Cause it is downright, like, it's downright disrespectful. Like, so they show a mound of black bodies in there. I'm going to give you one scene. Just to let you see how it goes. At one scene, they found this old man who was crippled, and they were saying he was the rapist. Then finally, he was like, "How did I rape somebody? I'm crippled." And so the old white man's like, "Yeah, let's kill him or whatnot." So the man's son was like looking in the hole where they was burying the black people they just killed, and he was like, "Daddy, there's babies in there." And I kid you not, the line in the movie, the man said, "Boy, them not babies, them's niggers." Boy, when I heard that line, and they showed the tomb full of dead babies, I said, yeah, John Singleton know how to make a movie, but he know how to invoke some real feelings. Cause that right there, I couldn't sleep right for like 2 days. I was like, bro, next one say something to me, gonna get it.
Right.
That's crazy. I mean, it was little babies, but they did have some vindication at the end. But it's just the story is so sad, bro.
Well, I'm picking these boys like cocky.
Hey, it went with the theme. It went with the theme.
That's terrible.
Ain't nothing wrong with
That
it.
boy like, God, yeah, you've been picking it back in the day, so
That's what they wanted to do, pretend like we never did it. We did it. We picked some cotton. We made good money out there.
Salty.
Rolling. If it wasn't for us picking that cotton, the South would have crumbled.
Oh my gosh, bro. Mississippi at one point, from my understanding, was like the biggest, making the most money in the world. They had the best economy in the world at one point because so much cotton was being produced from Mississippi.
You know who made the industry though? And this is why sometimes I get mad at this state every now and again, because they also don't get pulled into none of this racist talk. But you know, like the largest plantation was in Louisiana.
I believe it.
It had 500,000 black people in it. 500,000 black people in the plantation system, not in one plantation, but like in the plantation system.
They still got them houses that down there that look like that.
Yeah, I went to one of the plantations in Louisiana.
Check this stat out though. At one point in time in Louisiana, there were more black people than white people, 2 to 1. That's how much cotton was important to Louisiana, and that's why the Civil War broke out, because they were trying to free the black folk. Nah, you ain't about to free the black folk. They picking their cotton. They getting us rich.
But
that's the real reason.
The main reason of Louisiana was really producing because y'all was also by the water.
Yes, it was taken through the Gulf, and that's the reason why they managed to keep some money. That's why that's how we sound down here. You said
what?
That was about the water.
By the water. Hey,
what about the water, man? But you know what they thought they gonna win, right? Because they were giving Britain all that cotton during the Confederacy. But guess what? Once we did that blockade through the East, kept them from getting them boats to Britain, they had to come through the Gulf of Mexico. Britain didn't want to deal with that because now they become targets of, the rebellious new American colony as well. So they pulled out, and that's when the Confederacy lost all its money and lost the war. They actually were favored to win that war up to that moment.
I'm gonna say something. I'm from the Bahamas, and this is like the best history lesson I've ever heard.
Black history cracking, bro.
Really funny. All of this is new to me.
Black history cracking, bro.
I know
that's what's crazy.
Y'all might have heard before, but it's absolutely.
So how the Bahamas is?
And we had Arawaks and Caribbeans. So those are like two tribes. They kind of like Indians. But it's more like a Caribbean version. They call them Italians. Those were the first people that were here. And then Christopher Columbus visited us in, 1492.
Yep.
And then, the rest was history.
Man, you got a lot to learn, and if you don't know Black history in the South, but we can show you a lot of crazy stuff. So you know about Birmingham, right? Okay, my state is bad. I'm just gonna be honest. When it comes to racism, my state rules it. Like Alabama is. Do you know where the capital of the Confederacy was? Montgomery, Alabama. Yeah, right up the street from it. That was the capital of the Confederacy. Yeah, Washington D.C. was the Union, and the Confederacy was ran by Jefferson Davis out of Montgomery, Alabama. That's right up the street from me, bro. Like 4 hours. So that's how rooted in slavery. They call us the Bible Belt of the South. That's the nickname of our state, the heart of Dixie. And we had a city, we still had that city, Birmingham. But back in the day, this is how corrupt Alabama was. Governor George Wallace was our governor at the time. We had a police chief named Bull Connor. Bull Connor was so big as a chief that he practically was like the second in command of the state of Alabama. It got so bad during those times that they bombed a church with 4 little girls in it and killed them. And now Birmingham's nickname is Birmingham. That's the nickname of the city.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They literally just blew up 4 girls. He finally died. I think the guy finally died like a few years ago, and he did not go to jail for that. By the way, I do not.
Oh yeah. Of course they don't. I don't go to jail for stuff like that.
They know exactly who did it. They put him before all white jury, a bunch of Klansmen. They all said not guilty. Wow. Every time. That's how it worked every time.
And you get no double jeopardy, so you can't bring them to trial anyway. Again, no double jeopardy. Nope. Not for that. At least not for that again. Nope. So it's like that's crazy. Like it's just crazy how this, like you said, the system just worked for them.
That's how it worked all the years, and that's why we're used to it down here. It's like, yeah, when we get pulled over, we know it's gonna be some craziness. We already know. We just keep it cool. Keep it cool.
Oh, you got to. I mean, that's anywhere, especially now. You see what cops are doing. You know, you gotta keep it cool.
I've been roughed up by one.
Me off though. Is now these Uncle Tom black police officers starting to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro,
we gotta show off.
Like, we got a bunch
like
of
that
those.
Stuff that happened in Memphis and stuff like that, man. So you sucking dick now?
And Atlanta bad for it too. They got a whole African American force. During the whole time of the protests and stuff that was going on last year, they were just slamming folks, shooting folks. They shot old buddy at the McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, dang, Atlanta just rough. And it's an urban city. It shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, but you think about it though. That's the crazy thing. Like if your city is represented by the same thing. Oh, that's off. The same people. It's kind of like you would think that it would be better.
It's sad to say, man. Man, you probably agree with me on this, man. Sometimes when it comes, and he got that. Sometimes when it comes to white folks and black folks, you got to watch out for them niggas.
Oh my God,
man, black folks will cut you quicker down here than these white folks.
You're darn right. I'm always more scared of the black person than I am, and that ain't even like racism to me. That's just me being real with myself. It's dangerous on the north side.
Cause sometimes, man, white folks, man, that man, you'll walk up to them, hey, how you doing there? They be trying to help you and all that dumb, you know what I'm saying?
Let me help you, son. You put that down. You grab her, and I'll help you with this.
Man, I'll put that towel on your car, boy.
Yeah, like, all right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, man? Black folk, man. Nigga, what you want?
Sometimes they get slick with it. They be like, oh, I just call you boy. It ain't nothing, crazy. I just call you boy because this is how I talk. I be like, I ain't think about it until you said it. Now I feel racist.
They love this right here. I got a black friend. Named old Joe, man. I love that. I love Joe, man. Joe's
I got a black friend, man. You kind of remind me of him. Like, we all look alike. I get you.
You kind of remind me of him.
But it's like that one, Jay. It's just on a slide. This is how they talk. It's just what they saying. And is it right? Nah. Because we can't do the same to them.
No.
But, it's just you've been around it. I've been around 35 years. My mom and daddy 60-something years. Their parents died when they was 70-something. So they've been around for a long time. It's just in your genetics just to know your place down in the South and don't get too crazy with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm just so choppy.
And then there's times where you can act out as a black person. There's places down here you can act out and really be yourself. They got little areas. That's why I like Huntsville. Huntsville ain't all country music and white folk. And then on this side, just rap. We meld together really well. We do pretty good as a team down here in Huntsville. Now Birmingham a little different. Montgomery way different.
He's in Montgomery way different.
Montgomery way different. They still got a statue of Robert E. Lee down there. Yeah, we done removed all those up here. But
I remember there was petitioning that.
I always say, man, I be making folks laugh, man. Sometimes I be racing to my own race, man. Forget them niggas. Niggas be tripping, bro.
Sometimes they have you believe in that, bro. You be like, man, the folks I'm scared of the most is my own people. I ain't worried about a white dude kicking my door in right now. He ain't coming over here. He's up in the hood.
It's just like Memphis, man. This year they shot that black dude, man. And they was all black folks, man, in Memphis. Yeah. And they was all on the police force, man. What I'm saying, man, sometimes you gotta watch out for niggas, man.
Yeah, I be watching, man, because down in the cities like where I'm at, like I said, the city, you ain't gonna see that much racism. You'll see, like I said, the little sly comments. That's all you gonna get. Maybe a little something like, if you come across them a little crazy, they might call you a nigga, maybe. If they feeling bad.
Put on some coals, y'all.
All right. Like 2 seconds.
I'll say this, though. I ain't never, ever been called a nigga by a white person. It ain't never happened. That's why I be like, how do these people run into these people? I live where the clan still play.
I don't think I have to my face, but over the phone I have.
Now I've been called one over PlayStation, you know.
But I was at my job, at my old job I did. They called me that all the time.
I'm back. I have been called a dumb motherfucker though.
Yeah, I've been called that a couple times.
That was in Hot Springs, you know what I'm saying? You know, they said the Hot Springs can get kind of crazy.
Oh my God, this guy. Yeah, I know.
I kind of went off on that dude though. That nigga pissed me off. I ain't gonna care. That white dude pissed me off for real. He was an old white man, and the reason it made me mad because I was being nice actually. Letting him skip. I let him skip me in everything, man.
I remember that. You was hated, boy. I remember you telling me that.
I went off on that.
I remember that.
Dude, man.
I remember that. You was hated.
I usually don't do that. I usually chill, man. But I'm like, I'm being nice to you. You call me a dumb mother, man. Who is you?
We turn up time though. We do turn up now, you know. Just because we passive aggressive don't mean we don't turn up. I heard to get with some people.
Give me that. Wow. Okay. What to say?
Weird, man.
I ain't never called a nigga though. I don't know what'll happen if it happens. So I don't know. I ain't never been tested like that.
Now I knew a white dude that wanted to be black. Now I had to say something to him because
I got one of those too. Yeah.
Man, I hate how jump.
And it's awkward though because I like the nigga, but
I can't pass it.
Yeah, I can't pass it. I kept telling him, I was like, bro, because he's like, I'm more gangster than you. He says some weird stuff like I'm more black than you. I'm like, that's not possible. Like he's like, man, I play Grand Theft Auto. He was naming stereotypically black things, which is what a white person would do if he's trying to convince me he's black. You know what I told him? I was born with 2 black parents. I win. You know what I mean? Like you can't beat that. I'm way blacker than you.
This white dude said, man, I grew up in Pine Bluff. That mean?
What that mean? Yeah, that don't make you black. That make you broke or whatever. You know what I mean? Nigga, like, what are you saying?
Make you a waste of your white privilege.
I had to tell him though. I was just like, bro. He's like, but my other black friends. I was like, keyword, other black friends. You know, I'm not the other. I'm not in that group. So around me, I would prefer you just don't say nigga. He like, what if I do my nigga? No variation.
No variations.
I don't care. Just don't say it. Then he keep questioning. This is what I don't like though, and all white people do this. Why come you can say it and I can't?
I hate this.
I hate that too, because it's like now you proving to me you racist because you trying to fight for the word. You know what I mean? If you didn't care either way, you wouldn't care. You just wouldn't say it.
Cause man, just because you say the word don't mean you black, my nigga. Like
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't gonna give you no better vocabulary learning and saying this word. Like, cool. What they
think it's cool because we control the cool. They think it's cool to say it. Like it's like a, you know.
We control the cool. They like, man, I want to be black.
I want to be black so bad. They do.
I'm gonna say it, Jeff. I'm just gonna walk up to Tyrone and I'm gonna say, "What's up, my nigga?" See what he said.
I know. One time I told a white dude I was calling him a nigga, and he said, "Do I look like?" What did he say?
Exactly.
Do I look like that? I said, "Man, look, y'all gave us that word for disrespecting. I'm disrespecting you right now, my nigga."
And like I told a dude, I'm like, we took your word y'all used to cut us down with. We know what the real word is. It comes from the word niggard, Niggard, which means lazy or lethargic.
Yeah.
Yeah, just you know, that's why the caricature for old black, you know, characters in the cartoons and in the movie was just this black dude goofing off, you know, type thing.
With the whole blackface thing.
Yeah, and that's why, because he's niggard. But they got shit, you know, in the South, we don't say all our words. So in the South, it went from being niggard to nigger. Now it takes on a noun, and then the spelling changes, Niggger. But what we did was took that word, you know, dulled his blade a little bit, and we used it as a word of endearment. Sometimes we be like, what up, nigga? And they can't stand that. That's what makes them mad. That the word they meant for bad is turned around and it's good for us. We love saying it. So that's the real reason why you see them just making such a debate for wanting to get that word into their vocabulary. Because they just want to say they control that word.
Yeah.
You can't have this word. We invented this word for you to not like us with. Now y'all say it. Like, yeah,
the music and everything.
You fed us the green from the turnip greens instead of the root, the turnip. Y'all ate the turnip, but guess what? Now y'all want to eat the turnip green like us.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all fed us the pig intestines of the and we call them chitlins. Y'all didn't want it. Now y'all want it.
Oh, so soul food now is a gourmet meal. That is a premium gourmet meal now.
So that's how I look at it, bro. I look at it in terms of they really want to be us, man. They want to look a little darker. They go to the tanning booth so they can kind of look like us on the slide.
Yeah, big lips.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? They get their lips swole up, get the booties poked out with the cellulite in the silicone. See what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it, 1J. That's why it don't really make me mad when they do that stuff, when I see the racist stuff. Because I know deep down inside they want to be us.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And they're slowly becoming us.
Oh, oops. There you go.
Eventually, they will be just like us.
Yeah, they want to be.
Hey, sometimes this ain't all the time, because I done seen some black folk, like some white folk, get mad. But that's why sometimes they don't even be mad when you be dating their daughters.
No, they don't really care.
Yeah, you the token black boy. Oh yeah, I got a black son-in-law.
Let you walk over there to any place in Alabama. Tyrone, we're gonna say Tyrone Niggersley. That's that boy's name. That boy's name is Tyrone Niggersley. He gonna date Lil Becky. Let him walk in that house and say, "Hey, how you doing, future father-in-law Jeff? Oh, what do you do for a living?" "Well, I'm about to get drafted to the NFL." But he gonna forget what color your skin is. He gonna say, "Becky, if you don't go in there right now and drop it like it's hot for this young man."
For this young man. Don't come out till you finish.
Oh, I play for Nick Saban. Oh my God. You know, they gonna go cry. Oh my God. Becky, yeah, she does. She will. She will what? She will marry you.
She will. We marry you.
Become, bro. They ain't really like that. The movies make you think they really go back there. The nigger boy, I don't really want her. But they be looking at what kind of car he drive. He pulled up in a Bentley. Yeah, that's what Becky needs.
Hey, that's real, man. Because like even in Arkansas, I know a couple people, man, that they got a couple homeboys that got white girls, man, and they be with the white families more than they be with their own families, man.
Right.
Like they be kicking, going out to the lake. Come on, let's go to the lake.
I do that. I got me some white buddy. They be like, "Let's go down here get in the Tennessee River." I'm like, "Yo, skip diddly do. Let me go put my Adidas on." Like I be down there in the river with them boys, boy.
Hey man, they used to do a lot of stuff. Like man, I never was that brave, man, but I knew nigga, man, when I was in high school, man. I'm talking about they be going out there to the in the woods, man, having no bonfire with no white folks and everything. They be like, bro, man, I'm trying to tell you, you need to do it, bro. They be kicking it hard out there, man. Be drinking and going on.
Don't let them pull the bud out. Then I'm right.
Oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap with the bud.
Definitely doing it when they pull the bud out, bro.
I'm like, okay, now y'all know what we like.
They be having.
Oh, you talking about Bud? I thought you talking about Budweiser. My bad.
Only thing I don't like, and I know y'all have been in this situation when you're hanging on white people, they go too overboard with the stereotype. They be like, okay, what do you wanna roll up with a Swisher? I know black people like those. Maybe you're a backwood type of guy. Yeah, I know. I got some chicken wings over here, and we got malt. What is this called? Malt liquor. Yeah, we got it for you, man. And you don't know what to feel like. Like that's racist.
Guess what I got? You guys, I got some Henny.
Right, he got some Henny.
That means they don't ever have that. They have wild turkey.
You wanna know something though? They will go by it, though. They
will get what you want to make you feel comfortable.
That make you feel comfortable, man.
They be in the back. I don't think Tyrone's having a good time.
Having a good time?
You don't think he like that? Let's go get him some Hennessy.
Why did you forget to go get the watermelon, John?
Yeah, you should have brought the watermelon. You know they love that stuff. And that purple drink. Exactly.
Purple drink.
I had friends like that. They took good care of me. Every time we had a party.
They took good care of me. That's funny, bro.
They took good care of me. I walked in there like, I went to an all-white private school. I was the only black guy until like the 10th grade. And
I thought I could.
They treated me like royalty, like I was Bishop Tutu in that thing. I mean, royalty. I didn't even get in trouble like the rest of them. They punished me more severely because I was the only black guy. You know, they're like, we got to really give it to them, like they do it in public school. It was crazy. But I had to go be with my black folks in 12th grade. I had to. Man, this was things I didn't know went on in black school. I was like, damn, y'all have pep rallies? What the fuck is that?
Like, what is this? It's lit. Crazy, man. And that's the thing down south. Y'all definitely, y'all did school good, boy. Y'all did school good down south.
And then tell me why other schools come to the pep rally?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, these niggas don't even go here.
That was like practice for college for y'all.
Oh,
but it was lit.
Man. It used to be jumping, man. Man, we had a holiday classes and stuff with all the towns coming to the, you know what I'm saying?
I love it. Then the black schools, we had the 2 black schools in town, you know, Lee High School and then Johnson High School. So we had the little rivalry football game. It be turned up.
Oh, yeah.
Big fights everywhere.
Yeah, I think that's a huge difference for us. Like for instance, say here in Milwaukee, y'all have maybe one town have one school, maybe, you know, well, 3 schools technically, you know, elementary, middle school, and then high school. Sometimes the middle school and the elementary school be the same. But for us, it's like in one city, there's like hundreds of schools. So like that if you went through the public system, you kind of pretty much knew everybody. But instead of having like that town rivalry, you have the school rivalry, which, you know, it's still hit. But
no, we got the town rivalry here. We got the town rivalry here because, see, we got like 5 high schools.
Okay.
Yeah, we got Jemison. It's called Jemison now. It's Johnson High School back when I was going there. Lee High School, named after Robert E. Lee, of course. And that's where I went. I went to the most racist high school in town. Grissom, Huntsville High, and Columbia. Oh, and it's some more. You got Westminster and then Randolph. So we got 7.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like the John.
No, you got to think about this. Nah, how that is, even probably up there in Milwaukee, that's small town stuff. Like, so you got in Little Rock, they got multiple high schools. In Conway, they used to have multiple high schools, but see, they got multiple elementary schools now, and what they did was build one high school. You know what I'm saying? So even in Little Rock, even though it's, you know, you got Central High, and that thing is like 3 other high schools, but you know, Central High is the main school. Everybody knows Central High. That's when, you know,
Little Rock 9.
They did the whole, the Little Rock 9. So that stuff that you talking about, see, I'm just from a small town. So therefore, like, you know, it's just, you know,
yours town versus town rivalry, where mine would be inside city rivalry. Mine would be like up the street rivalry.
Yeah, so it like our rivalry was Warren. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got, you know, we got Warren, Monticello, Star City, DeWitt. Trying to think of who all we played down that way. McGee. Pine Bluff High and stuff like that. So it's all the surrounding cities, towns or whatever, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
The toughest teams we played against. Now we played against Hoover, and that's, you know who Hoover is. Hoover is like a college high school team in Alabama. But we played against Hoover, I think senior year for like a preseason game or something like that. Boy. Now, when you go down there, football is like what you see on Friday Night Lights, like on those movies and stuff, like the small town stuff. Oh, they rally behind their team. They come into every game. They gonna stack the away side. But other than that, it really never got too many people in the stadium. It mostly be the school students, you know, walking around near the track and near the field and stuff. We never had like a packed house in the arena type thing until it was like playoff time.
We did. It used to be jumping in the small towns. There you go. Now it got kind of trash, man. Cause man, it's like, man, I don't know what's going on in like the different towns and stuff.
COVID.
It's different, man. But back in the day, man, we used to be packed.
Kids not sports oriented.
Yeah,
nowadays.
kids
like
way different.
We were sports oriented. They're more technology oriented now.
Yeah, good story. I bet you if Doomer started an E-team, all them kids will be there. An esports team, boy, them kids will be there.
Yep.
I would like to experience the Texas scene though, man. I know the Texas scene.
Oh, there's so many high schools and stuff.
Hold on. That's like, it's kind of like city. It's like NFL in high school for them.
Exactly, like they have.
Give me a few minutes, y'all. I'll be right back.
Alright. But
Alright,
that's a
I'm making a
football
hookah too.
state, man. It's crazy,
Back out
man.
for
Like,
me. I'm making a hookah.
All right.
alright. They facilities, man, be like college and NFLs and all that stuff, man. It
That's
be
how Hoover
crazy.
is. Shoot, Hoover had you know that thing used to come on HBO, um, where they follow a team for a year. But Hoover had
Uh,
one of those. You know they let
yeah.
Deion Sanders did it
Oh,
when he
you
was
talking about?
with
Yeah, with
Jackson State.
Jackson. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah. Hoover was on that as a high school.
Mm.
I said, "Oh my God!" When they said we were playing Hoover for a preseason, I said, "Boy, y'all sick! You know, like this, we about to get
Yup.
destroyed."
It's just the
And
difference
that we did.
between. It's just the difference between small towns and cities, right? Like most time the city, we just talking about Arkansas, man. We'll just go to out, not in Arkansas like Texas. They start developing their kids young, man,
Yep.
and they be picking out talent, man. Like them coaches, man, be scouting the pee wee. Man, with
They
us,
run
it's
plays in Pee Wee.
exactly,
Down here
man.
in the South, we don't do that. In Texas, they running plays in the Pee Wee.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm talking about they way more serious, but like here, like especially in our area, man, it's just something for the kids to do.
That's all it is. It's how we treat it in the South. Like, you know, the dudes is gonna get big off of it. You know, those are the dudes that they are doing it in preschool and elementary, and you can follow them all the way through high school. I got a privilege of graduating with a Super Bowl champion, Darian
Yeah.
Stewart. He picked off the
Mm-hmm.
winning. He picked off against my team too, Pittsburgh Steelers in the AFC Championship. Ben Roethlisberger threw an interception. Guess who caught it to end the game? Darian
Your
Stewart,
boy?
my boy. He had a twin brother named Jared Stewart, and his brother always got in trouble. He went and played at Citadel, but I heard he got locked up or something. But Darian went all the way through. He went from Lee High School to South Carolina Gamecocks. Then he went right to then I think he got drafted by somebody else. Then he went to Denver, and he won a Super Bowl.
Man,
I
all the people.
literally talk to him every day.
Now the couple people that from my town that made it to the NFL, man, injuries took a hold of them. Man, we had two people from Dumas that actually made it to the NFL,
hmm
and that was Darren Griswold, and he played for the Colts and the Atlanta Falcons, and Chris Gregg.
hmm
Chris Gregg really went. He started out in Dumas and left and went to our rival Warren. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? And Warren, that's like the biggest school in our area. Like Warren, the one that win all this. Warren and McGee, they the one that win all the championships and all that stuff. And McGee is way smaller than us, man. But they take their football serious, man. But Warren, them guys look like they be on steroids. I ain't gonna care. Matter of fact, I think they got disqualified one time for steroids.
Good
Man,
gracious! In high
they was
school.
different. In high school, they was different over there, man. I'm sorry, I got hit by. It was Warren and Pine Bluff High. I got hit by one of them boys, man. It made me rethink life, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Wow.
Yo, man, them niggas were big. I'm a big guy and I'm strong, man, but I'm short. Man, I
Yeah.
stand up beside one of them. They done. Them Pine Bluff High guys, man. I'm like, man, dude, you supposed to be in high school. I mean, you supposed to
Yeah.
be in college. I meant to say, man. Like you different.
That's how we build them down here, man. The big boys be lifting hay bales and stuff down in the country, getting swole at like age 12.
That bread right there in that third door.
They ain't lifting
Third
no
door to the
weights. They out
city.
there doing farm
At the
work and
very
stuff.
top.
I was a
Yo.
state athlete, but because I got disgruntled at my coach, I decided to transfer my senior year, so I
Hey,
couldn't play.
we got another one, y'all. My bad, I ain't mean to cut y'all.
Y'all good.
We
But
got another.
I should have kept going. I mean, I've probably been all right in
Let me
college,
see that
but
bread.
didn't like my coach. He played favoritism, man. How you got the leading scorer on the team not taking the last shot? It'd be like telling Kobe he can't take the last shot.
You was a hooper?
Yes, sir. I got in the independent school league, the Huntsville Independent School League. I actually was MVP of
My
my
bad, Journey.
10th 10th grade season and my 11th grade season. 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 10th grade season and my 11th grade sea I was
Oh,
MVP
for
of the whole
real?
league. Got my trophies, all my medals. I participated in the Youth Olympics for Alabama too, but my parents wouldn't let me travel by myself, so I couldn't go out of the state. I placed out of the state. I won the in-state stuff, but then I was gonna go abroad and actually go to the next level, like regional or whatever. And when my parents figured out, oh, I had to travel and stay away for a while, they didn't want me to go by myself, so they told me I couldn't do it. I was like 16, broke my heart. I won 200 meter, and I won the high jump. I second place the long jump, and didn't place in the 100 meter, and didn't place in the 400 meter. No,
Alright,
I
I'm
came in
back.
second in 400 meter.
Man,
Oh, let me run. I need to run and get some more boosts.
I mostly played football and baseball, man. But my pop ended up taking me out of, man. I had won my All Star 2 years, man. Man, cold pops took me out grades drop doing too much
Mm-hmm.
sports, man. I was playing baseball and football. He was like, "Nah, you gotta let something go." And I tried to go back. One thing about baseball, that's a sport you got to stick with, or you'll lose it
Oh yeah,
fast.
yeah.
And I tried to go back, man. That game was moving so fast, man. It was crazy, man.
I was basketball and soccer. I was better. Believe it or not, I was the MVP of my league 2 years in basketball, but I was a better soccer player.
Oh, for
I was
real?
dominant on the soccer pitch. Oh yeah, I played. I started out in sixth grade as a right back because the coach was like, when I first got to the school, coach was like, "Man, you like our only black person," and I smoked all the white people in any type of race. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he was like, "Man, you would be a great right back." And he was like, "How about just come out to the soccer field and watch how we play, and let me know." I was
That's
like, "All right." I
jaw.
watched them
Oh,
play. I
I'm
said, "I'm
back,
gonna
y'all. Hold
join the
on.
team." But next thing I know, 5 years later, I was the captain, one of the captains on the team.
All right, my
That's
bad, y'all.
crazy. Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me bring Trey in. Let me tell him to join this party.
Alexa, turn the light on.
Okay.
Cause I ain't gonna be able to see nothing.
Man, I'm gonna have to hit my girl if I probably been call her back.
Yeah, you came to me on my soccer game, man. Watch me get beat by Excalibur. You and Nadia. We got smoked that day. Boy, my girlfriend at the time, she was my wife. She my wife now, but she came to my like one of my only times coming to a soccer game. We got our ass beat
Mm.
right in front of my
Oh, you playing
girlfriend. Bro,
soccer?
this team. Hell yeah, I was a good soccer player. I played soccer for 5 years or
Or
6 years. I played always from middle school all the way up till I was done with high school.
that's dope. I played in
Um,
elementary school.
she came to my game, bro. I tried to show out and shit. And I was like, my girlfriend out there. Let me do something. Boy, they beat us like 6-1.
Oh
They
damn.
bust your
I was
ass.
like, damn. I was like, we got destroyed. Shit.
Mm.
Don't lie.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, beat our ass. I was a dog on that soccer field, though. I broke my nose out there, boy. Stuck some cotton in that hole and kept playing.
Mm.
I went up for a header, and when I jumped, I didn't jump higher than the guy, they'll jump. He jumped
Mm-hmm.
first, and I jumped into his elbow practically. Like,
Oh.
as he was coming down, I jumped into the, like, crown of his elbow.
Mm.
Boy, blood went everywhere. I ran up to the sideline, I grabbed 2 pieces of cotton, stuck it up in there, and kept playing, finished the whole game.
Yeah, for the ancestors now.
I had to wear a mask for like 4 weeks.
Oh damn. You know now.
And I got a permanent hump on my nose too. Broke my ankle out there. Had 3 concussions.
Mm.
One concussion actually knocked me out. It's crazy. When you get knocked out, you ever been knocked out?
Mm-mm.
Dude, it's super weird. You know how we be like, we think they don't feel it, like they don't know what happened? Nah, you're very aware, you just can't do nothing.
Mm.
Like your body's like stunned.
Mm-mm. Like that feeling.
Yeah, you don't want that. I was knocked out on my feet, bro. I got my eye put out temporarily.
I got displaced, like out of your socket.
Yeah, I had to have laser surgery. We had an exchange student from India, name was Kezar Patel, and he wanted to join the soccer team. So I was captain of the defense. So the coach was like, I'm not putting him on offense," and I said, "I agree. So bring him to me, and I'll find a place to hide him back here." Because he practically had 2 left feet and no hands. You know, the dude was just built weird. So we were doing soccer drills. I was telling him, pass it to me. And for some reason, he would just pass it a little bit. And I would have to run up to go get it. You know what I mean? And I was getting tired. I'm like, bro, this is getting tired. Kick it harder. So he kicked it. And boy, he didn't understand how to kick it. And he just went far back and ran up and put it right in my eye. And my eye went completely black. Both eyes at that time went completely black. And I was listening. I could hear my goalie, Ross Verrett, was behind me. I could hear him, so I just kept like backing up to him until I found the goalpost and I hugged the goalpost. That's when he called for the coach and said, "I think something's wrong with Jamel." I could not see. Like, it was just pitch black. Finally, by the time the Hemsey got there, I could see a little bit out of my left eye. But my right eye was just like completely black. My left eye was tunnel vision. Like, I could only see like a very thin circle. Went to the eye doctor. He said, "Yep, your orbital socket, like that optical nerve, got disconnected in your right eye." Yep. I said, "Damn." So I was out of school for like 6 weeks. I had to wear these like ultraviolet blocking glasses that made everything look pitch black dark.